美国移民局高官谈中国投资移民的最大困难。
You know, this is not a new problem. It's one that's existed since the program began because the RMB is not convertible. So you can't trade it. You can't move around the world with it. You can only take so much out of the country, and it's never enough to cover an EB5 investment. When you invest in an EB5 project, you have to be able to say, this is the source of my money. It's got to be a standard source. My family has been here. This is their business. This is how they gave me the money, or they loaned it to me, or however they do it. And then they're going to check the business to make sure that it has that sort of money. Okay? Now, for a long time, many Chinese didn't use banking. The black market was how things got done. And they put the money in the mattress, and when they needed it, they pulled it out. So they couldn't show what the source of the money was. So, number one, you've got to make it show that the money came from a legitimate source. Number two, you've got to get the money out of China. They used to pay people to take RMB across the border to Hong Kong to buy Hong Kong dollars, and then change Hong Kong dollars to US dollars, and then send that money to a US bank. Now, there's a problem here, because how did the money get from China to the bank? There's a blank. And so that doesn't work too much anymore. You could also borrow the money from somebody. But a lot of people, after the 2 years was up, they canceled the debt. They just tore it up. Said, no, this is a hoax. Okay, you guys are cheating. People don't tear up debt, so you can't tear up debt anymore. So, in a nutshell, whatever you're going to do, you have to show exactly how you got the money, A, and B, it's got to be a legitimate source. Now, it's getting be a legitimate source. Now, people are becoming more familiar. The Chinese government is getting more formal. There are more big companies starting that have enough money. There are enough rich people in China. China's aware of the EB5 program. I'm not sure they like it so much, because the people are immigrating out or migrating out of China. But at least there are more ways to show the legitimate source of the money than there were years ago. So it's a problem. It'll continue to be a problem, but it's not as big a problem as it was before. But you do need to be careful.